In the far reaches of the galaxy, on a planet known as Zyloth, Princess Lyria of the Luminous clan gazed out of her crystalline palace window. The twin moons of Zyloth cast an ethereal glow over the shimmering city below, where spires of light pierced the sky. Lyria was known for her curiosity about the universe beyond her world, a trait that often made her elders shake their heads in disapproval. But Lyria didn't care. She had always dreamed of meeting beings from other planets, especially the mysterious humans from Earth. Her wish came true when the Galactic Alliance announced a cultural exchange program. Humans, who had only recently joined the interstellar community, were invited to visit Zyloth. Lyria was thrilled. She had read about human customs, their art, and their strange rituals. But nothing could have prepared her for what was about to happen. The day the human delegation arrived, the entire planet was abuzz. Lyria stood at the forefront of the welcoming ceremony, her luminescent skin glowing with excitement. The humans stepped off their ship, clad in their peculiar clothing, their faces filled with awe at the alien world around them. Among them was a young man named Ethan, a diplomat and scholar who had studied Zylothian culture extensively. Ethan and Lyria were paired as cultural ambassadors. Over the weeks, they spent countless hours together. Ethan taught Lyria about Earth's history, its music, and its traditions. Lyria, in turn, shared the wonders of Zyloth, its bioluminescent forests, its floating cities, and its ancient rituals. The two grew close, their friendship blossoming into something deeper, though neither dared to speak of it. One evening, as the twin moons hung low in the sky, Ethan invited Lyria to a secluded garden at the edge of the palace grounds. The garden was filled with glowing flowers that pulsed softly in the darkness, their petals shimmering like starlight. Lyria was intrigued. She had never seen this part of the palace before. "Ethan, what is this place?" she asked, her voice tinged with wonder. "It's a special garden," Ethan replied, his voice soft. "I asked the palace gardeners to create it for you. These flowers are native to Earth. They are called roses." Lyria knelt beside one of the flowers, her delicate fingers brushing against its petals. "They are beautiful," she whispered. "But why did you bring me here?" Ethan took a deep breath, his heart pounding. He had rehearsed this moment 1,000 times in his head, but now that it was here, he felt nervous. He reached into his pocket and pulled out a small, intricately crafted box. "Lyria," he began, his voice trembling slightly, "I've learned so much about your world, your people, and you. You've shown me kindness, wisdom, and a beauty that transcends the stars. And I've realized that I don't want to leave Zyloth without telling you how I feel." Lyria's eyes widened as Ethan dropped to one knee. Her mind raced. In Zylothian culture, kneeling was a sign of deep respect, but it was also a gesture reserved for solemn occasions. She had no idea what was happening. "Ethan, what are you doing?" she asked, her voice tinged with confusion. Ethan opened the box, revealing a ring with a gemstone that sparkled like the night sky. "Lyria, on Earth, when someone cares deeply for another, they offer a ring as a symbol of their love and commitment. This is called a proposal. Lyria, will you marry me?" Lyria's breath caught in her throat. Her mind struggled to process what was happening. Marriage proposals on Zyloth were elaborate ceremonies involving the entire clan, not intimate moments in a garden. And yet, there was something undeniably touching about Ethan's gesture. His eyes were filled with sincerity, and his hands trembled as he held the ring. "Ethan, I don't know what to say," Lyria stammered. "This is so unexpected. In my culture, such decisions are made by the elders, not by individuals." Ethan's heart sank, but he remained kneeling, his gaze unwavering. "I understand that our cultures are different, Lyria. But my feelings for you are real. I don't want to let tradition or distance keep us apart." Lyria looked at the ring, then at Ethan. Her mind raced with conflicting emotions. She cared deeply for him, but the idea of defying her clan's traditions was daunting. Yet, as she looked into his eyes, she saw a future she had never dared to imagine, a future where two beings from different worlds could build a life together. The days that followed were filled with tension. Lyria's elders were outraged when they learned of Ethan's proposal. They saw it as a breach of protocol and a threat to their way of life. Lyria was torn between her duty to her people and her feelings for Ethan. One night, as the twin moons cast their silvery light over the palace, Lyria made her decision. She sought out Ethan, who was preparing to leave Zyloth, his heart heavy with regret. "Ethan," she said, her voice steady, "I've thought about what you said. I don't want to live a life bound by tradition if it means losing you. I want to be with you, no matter where that takes us." Ethan's eyes filled with tears of relief. He took her hand and slipped the ring onto her finger. "Lyria, you've made me the happiest man in the universe." The two faced countless challenges as they navigated the complexities of their union. But their love proved stronger than the obstacles in their path. Over time, even Lyria's elders came to accept their relationship, recognizing the beauty of two cultures coming together. Years later, Lyria and Ethan stood in the same garden where Ethan had proposed. The glowing roses had grown into a lush tapestry of light, a symbol of their enduring love. Lyria smiled as she looked at the ring on her finger, its gemstone still sparkling like the stars. "Do you remember the day you shocked me with your proposal?" she asked, her voice filled with affection. Ethan chuckled. "How could I forget? You looked like you'd seen a supernova." Lyria laughed, the sound like music in the night. "It was the most surprising moment of my life. But also the most beautiful." As the twin moons rose high above, Lyria and Ethan embraced, their love a testament to the power of connection across the stars. And in that moment, they knew that no matter where their journey took them, they would always have each other.